there. You look new around here. Be careful now. I don't want to see you meet a miserable end anywhere, but with me.
Welcome back, everybody. Here we are at the PAX East Twitch stage, and we're here with Bob and John. Don Fubar, of course.
I got
But we're
you.
here with Bob and John from Humble Bundle. How you guys doing?
Good.
Excellent. We got lots of games to cover. We don't have a lot of time to waste. We're going to see 4 games today. The first game you saw is called A Hat in Time. That was a little trailer that we saw.
That's correct.
And we're going to go right to the game right now, so we don't waste any time. Tell me, while we're playing, tell me about the game.
Yeah, so this is A Hat in Time. It's by Gears for Breakfast. And for this particular demo, the developers hooked us up with a bunch of different hats. And you could tell maybe from the title that there's going to be hats involved in this game, right?
Sure.
So for this one, we'll start off with the kid's hat. We're exploring a place called Mafia Town. You might get the sense it's
Sounds safe.
Yeah, it's a little shady.
Yeah.
We're going to walk around and explore a bit. So there's interesting characters in Mafia Town. This one, for instance, is Mustache Girl. We're not sure if she's a
Mustache Girl? I think that was my lunch lady.
we don't. Yeah, it could be. We don't know for sure what her alignment is, so we're gonna chase after her and find out.
I'm guessing the different hats have different powers and stuff.
Exactly right. Yes.
Right on, okay.
So in this instance, Mustache Girl can get away from us, and she's pretty quick. So John's using his ability right here after he gets tripped by this gentleman back there, called the Kid's Hat. So this shows us where the next objective is in the game.
Oh, okay.
So this is the first hat you're going to start off with. So we can keep chasing after her. We can just run around in the classic 3D platformer vibe, right?
Yep.
So in A Hat in Time, you're going to collect different pieces of cloth, and you're going to use those pieces of cloth to build out different hats, like you said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you actually construct hats.
Right,
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
And so the game evolves by you getting those new hats and being able to access new areas in the maps.
Sure.
So one we can show off is the Dweller Mask. And again, you're going to have to build this, but we get it off the bat just to play with. So the Dweller Mask allows you to access different areas in the game. Here's a piece of cloth that builds a floating hat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then now you can build up your floating hat, and then you'll be able to theoretically float.
So that offers a little bit of the
I mean,
replayability within the game.
Exactly
finding
right.
other new hats.
Yeah.
The
That's
floating
cool.
hat helps you float, and of course, this fox mask allows you to see green blocks.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Most foxes can see green blocks. We can check out a new hat, too.
It's a little known nature fact.
Yeah. Science. On the stream
Science,
today.
bro.
So the ice hat. Yeah, let's look at the ice hat. So the ice hat's cool. You get a ground and pound AoE effect technique. You can also,
okay.
And see, here's some discoverability again. You can find this icy diving board here, and you can traverse great distances that you wouldn't have gotten to before.
Absolutely.
So for this demo, we just get that.
You would have to do, now you can't do the floating hat, you have to do the ice hat.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you do combos? Could you do the ice bounce into the floating hat and then float off into some other?
Oh man, that's a very good question that we're not necessarily prepared to
fine.
answer. For this.
That's fine.
You stumped us.
That's why I'm here. I asked the hard-hitting
Can
question.
you not do the gotcha question, please? Softballs only.
So you can do some other stuff in A Hat in Time, obviously, with or without hats. Hat Kid here has a superhero cape.
Nice.
She can float around.
Okay.
She can access some areas without hats. She can also attack with the cape. And there's just more items to explore. So these shiny boxes here, for example, Sean can go check out. They don't really respond to umbrellas. We're going to just jump ahead and show you what the brewing hat can do, which is
Make beer.
make beer and explode stuff.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
you're an alchemist.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Exactly right.
That sounds better than a kid making beer.
Maybe where you're from.
So there's just fun stuff to do in this game, and that's really, it's like the old school 3D platformer, old school for us.
I think old school, and I'm old school. You
Yeah.
know, I remember obviously this harkens back to Mario 64, and that kind of stuff. Very, very cool platformy, different malleable power-ups and that kind of stuff. Okay, we got to move on to the next game.
Let's do it.
All right, so we got a trailer for this one. Let's check it out.